collaborative community studio, and we make fine art and follow what people's interests are and their talents, and then also design products naturally through that organic process of learning about each other with upcycled products. So we started with the first project was 1996 as an artist in residence experience in a sheltered workshop, and that is a supported work environment for people with developmental differences. It was a factory-styled work environment. And in 1998, that's really when we say we've established, that's when the name came to be, and we had a grant that we could be in place for 9 months. And we knew that if we created employment and engaging operation and community involvement, that would be able to stay. So we started designing products and creating work options. And really it was all an experiment, because we didn't know if people would be interested or what would work, but it worked, and we were highly productive. And then this space was to be more integrated within community. It was more of an industrial park where we were, out of sight, and we just want to be seen.
Of course.
With big, bright colors, and have that invitation for people to come in.
So I get here around 9 o'clock, and I help prepare the studio for the artists to come in at 10. So I usually get the art tables ready to go, and that might mean mixing paints or getting the metal prepped or getting, paint markers out. But I usually know who's coming in that day, so I get that ready. And then the artists get here at 10 and they choose what they just want to do for the day. Everything we do in the studio is led by the creativity and aesthetic of our core artists, which are artists with developmental differences. And it's a collaborative process, so that's where staff artists like myself come in and help push the material or push the projects or provide support for different projects.
Since been here since 2013, I do all the projects. How do I do this? I use a pencil, use a canvas on there, and draw some magazines and pictures from computers, and especially draw it carefully, and then out do the paint project the next, and then probably outline the next one, and I do it calmly and relaxed. I'll call it perfect timing.
What attracted you to want to work with the studio?
Actually, someone referenced me here a while ago. An old teacher of mine referenced me to come here due to my ability to make art.
How long have you been coming down to the studio?
4 years.
4 years? And what attracted you to want to work with Passionworks?
The fact that I could do artwork, which I love, and the fact that I could meet people and what the studio was all about overall, and the fact that I could work at a place and bring my dog Lily, and just meet people in general.
Well, I see this stuff all over town. And these guys behind my head are my favorite ones. My brother's gonna get one here when he comes visiting.
So what have you been working on today?
Yeah, I've done a lot of that. I usually paint. Today's the first day of draw. I usually draw, break ones. I make pictures and everything. It's good. It's hard on your hand out for a while, but it's good.
I didn't know about Passionworks for the longest time, like when I first started or came to OU. And then I had a volunteer course here, so it was part of my college credits. And when I first came in through the doors, I was like, this place is amazing. I need to know more. So I did some volunteering with Passionworks, and then I luckily got hired on to do interning with them. So yeah, it's obviously a very busy place visually and just what we do all the time. So I guess the people and the art is really what attracted me to Passionworks. And it's the aesthetic of Passionworks is seen all throughout Athens. So it's like I got to know Athens a little bit better by seeing all the art outside and being like, oh, so this is where it came from.
And just, yeah, like the variety of artwork that comes from the studio is also something that like kind of enticed me. I mean, there's like fine art, there's Honey for the Heart Parade, you see passion flowers all over. I remember Patty Mitchell, the studio founder, came to one of my classes my senior year and did a presentation over Passionworks and what it's about, and so that was like my first introduction. I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, like what you said, it's like colorful, just like joy-packed place. So yeah, I did like some community art nights and stuff in 2020 virtually, and that was kind of how I first got introduced like formally to like folks within the studio, and yeah, ever since then I was kind of like hooked.
So, if you could describe being a part of this community of artists in one word, what would it be?
Ooh. It's tricky because there's a lot of words that come to mind.
Passionworks itself is so many things that I would have such a hard time
The first thing that like kind of comes to my mind is like connection, community, collaborative.
Yeah, any of those words.
Yeah, because I mean it's like connection. It's like we are connecting with not only like everyone within the studio, but also just like in the community. So. And
so much of what we do relies on gathering materials from the community to upcycle into fine art products. I think connection is a really good kind of word to kind of encompass a lot of work.
Community. I don't know, it's like, to me, it like encompasses everything, and I think what people build community for and what they hope a community feels like, I think it encompasses all of that. It's, friendship and strong relationships and love and compassion and support.
It would be authentic. Yeah, we're all here just being our own selves together, and we get to be who we are, and I enjoy that a lot.